Hey, what's up everybody? This is Brian Trippe. I wanted to give you a little bit of background about who I am and kind of get you prepared for what's in store for you with this podcast. If you don't know me, I'm based out of Birmingham, Alabama. I've been doing real estate since 2012. My very first deal was a wholesale deal. I made $10,000 45 days after I first found out what wholesaling was. Got a check in my hand for $10,000 and it completely changed my life. The money didn't change my life. It was more about my mindset got changed. I started to believe that I could actually do this business. I could actually do real estate. The thing actually worked. And since then, I went on to do many deals, done well over 500 deals, a lot of them kind of creatively with seller financing, taking over mortgages subject to the existing financing, wrap mortgages, just a lot of different creative things to find real estate, a lot of seller financing. I found that was kind of my go-to strategy. I did build a pretty large wholesale business here in Birmingham. It was one of the larger ones in Birmingham for a period of time. And in 2017, I got a chance to start teaching and coaching people on how to do real estate. Just so many people kept coming to my office and asking me how I was doing what I was doing. And it just kind of happened. I just became a coach. I became a mentor. I didn't really set out to do that. But my background before being in real estate kind of set me up for that. I'm a former Division I college basketball coach, a former teacher, and a lot of what I did in my past, in my prior life, kind of led me to this point. This is what I consider to be radio, right? I graduated from Alabama in 2004. I even have a degree in journalism, if you can believe it. It's kind of like everything I've done in my background has kind of led me to this point. And today, I don't do as many real estate deals as I used to do. I'll still do a few here and there, just things that come to me. I don't really actively try to do them, but I certainly do 3, 4, 5 deals. I actually just closed a couple of deals in the past month. But I don't try to do real estate anymore. Stuff does land in my lap and I do deals still. But what I really enjoy doing is talking to people. I've always enjoyed it. I have a really large network nationwide. So what I've done with this podcast and really my YouTube video series has been to kind of travel around and interview people and talk to them about their real estate businesses. I get into their projects live on location and do video walkthroughs. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you definitely need to do that. It's just at Brian Trippe Real Estate. But if you're along for the ride just here on the podcast, just the audio only version, welcome. It's going to be a great time. You're going to learn a lot about real estate. If you're brand new, I ask a lot of questions that are going to be geared towards that brand new person. If you're seasoned, advanced, already know what you're doing in real estate, trust me, I ask a lot of questions that are going to be good for you. Come along for the ride. It's going to be interesting. I learn a lot. I travel around. I do a lot here in Birmingham. So I'm definitely going to be interviewing a lot of people, a lot of the folks, a lot of the interviews that you find on this podcast are going to be local to me. But I'm out there. I'm getting out in the field and traveling around and meeting with great people that you may know, people that you may not know, and you're going to get to know through this podcast. So I'm really excited about it because I've been podcasting since 2017, took a little bit of break after COVID, and now this is me kind of getting back into it because it's what I truly love to do. And hopefully you'll gain a lot of value out of this, and I really appreciate you. And I mean this with all my heart. If you need anything whatsoever, I read this book called Never Eat Alone a long time ago. It's my favorite networking book by Keith Ferrazzi. And he said something in that book, a lot of things in that book that I'll never forget. But one thing in particular that I kind of take with me as my mantra is if it takes me less than 5 minutes to do it, I'm willing to do just about anything for anybody, as long as I can do it, as long as I have the availability to do that. So if you need anything at all, please reach out to me. You need contracts, you need connections, whatever it is, make sure that you reach out to me. You can find me through email, just briantrippe@gmail.com. That's my personal email address. Don't be afraid to shoot me an email if you need anything. But also, I want to know you personally. I want to get to know you personally. So if you're listening to this, you're in real estate and you want to grow your real estate business, I want to meet you at our next mastermind event. So we do quarterly masterminds here in Birmingham. We might take them on the road eventually and do them in other cities. But for now, we've been in Birmingham since 2017 doing these mastermind events. And I want to invite you along. I'm going to give you a super deep discount. If you just enter the code podcast at boamastermind.com. It stands for Board of Advisors Mastermind. So it's the boamastermind.com. If you go there and you just put podcast into the promo code, I'm going to give you a really deep discount just to come on out here, meet me. It's an intimate environment. We usually have around 50 people. Maybe with this podcast, it'll blow up to even more, but I really like being in a room with just that amount of people. I can talk to you and I can really get to know you and understand what it is about your business that you may need help with. And if I can't help you personally, I certainly am going to know the person who can help you. And I love connecting people with other people. I love connecting people with the resources that they need to be more successful at real estate. So go to boamastermind.com, put podcast as the promo code and get a really deep discount. It's super affordable. It's really just covers my cost if you use that promo code. And come out here to Birmingham, meet me, and become a part of our Board of Advisors community. I love you guys already, even though I don't know you all yet. I love you all. I love doing this, and hopefully you can kind of tell in my voice inflection and tell just through my interview style that I truly love what it is that I'm doing. I truly love these conversations that I have with high-level real estate entrepreneurs that I know are going to help you grow in your real estate business. Thanks so much for listening to today's show. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you got any value today, please take 30 seconds and leave us a quick review. To get connected with me or to become a part of the Board Advisors community, go to boamastermind.com. That's boamastermind.com. We'll see you guys on the next one.